When we first found out about Seco, a year before we came, and it was when we went to the family cafe, just the Florida conference for special needs, and we remember going up and down the aisles of the exhibition area as parents, of only a few years of a little girl with special needs, and here's the truth. We had no idea, we had no idea like what to do. We were just happy enough to find a place where we can go to pick up some flyers of different things and activities or services and like that kind of thing. And then we ran across the booth for Seco, and we just stopped.
There was a little bit of a process
Yeah.
to getting her here. So we did have to take the school tour. Absolutely fell in love with it. My former background is being a teacher, so coming to a school or a facility that looked like a school for kids with special needs rather than a medical facility, which is what's usually out there for our kiddos. And unfortunately, that's just not a stimulating environment for them. So with that background in mind and me coming here and my eyes being open, like, wow, it actually looks like a school where the kids can be engaged, where they will be stimulated, by the things around them, by what's happening in the classrooms.
I wanted to come here.
Was amazing. Was amazing to me first and foremost. But then we had the anticipation of, okay, we need you to come back for an evaluation. So we were scared to death because Emily at that time was very hit or miss. It was a good day or it was a bad day, depending on whether she was going to cooperate with you or not, which as most kids are, it's hit or miss with most kids. So that's kind of a norm for us that we realized later. But in that time we were like, oh my gosh, come on kid, pumping her up, like you can do this, it's gonna be, and it was probably her worst day ever. But really, it wasn't that bad. They did come back to us and they said, absolutely, we think that she would benefit. It wasn't as bad as we thought. And they had reassured us, that, there's nothing to worry about. Kids are kids. The first day was my first time actually sending her.
Letting her go.
Letting her go, sending her to a camp or a school setting for hours on end without mommy around. So that was tough, but the fact that every morning they welcomed her by her name.
Hey. Good morning, class.
Good morning, Emily.
They loved on her, they cared for her. She was happy to go every day with, joy, excitement. You name it. She had jubilation. She was just so excited about, every morning coming. And then as we saw her progress and as the conductor shared with us at the end of every day the progress that she would make, we just fell more and more in love with the school, with this camp. And, we feel in our heart of hearts that this is something that's going to greatly benefit Emily, and we have to keep doing this.